Good morning, friends. I thought I would update you a little bit on our weed killing efforts. So, as we told you before, this area is where our garden was, and it's clay, and there wasn't drainage. So when we chose to put in the raised beds, it was just so that we could get out here sooner, because it was into June before we could even get out here. So what we did was, we knew that eventually the raised beds were going to rot, and we put wood chips down, and for the first couple years we had no problems with weeds. But weed seeds blow in the wind, birds bring them. There's just lots of ways that you can get them, that any foreign thing that you bring in, whether it's mulch or compost or anything else, you're going to end up with weed seeds. And there's just nothing you can do about that except for find the best way you can to deal with them. So the goal initially was that by the time these raised beds were to rot and not be usable, there would be so much good soil underneath these wood chips that where they broke down and had microbes, that we would be able to just go to planting right in the ground. So then we ended up with Canadian thistle, and I showed some of you how bad it was getting before, but I wanted to show you the success we've had in burning it up. Now, we don't use any chemicals here, no harsh chemicals, because we want to know what's in our food. But this is just a solution of the Dawn dish soap, vinegar, and salt. And what we were finding was we have a couple different ways that we get rid of weeds here. One of them is the old-fashioned pull it out, use the hoary knife, dig down as far as you can and get to it. The other one is the Dawn dish soap, vinegar, and salt mixture. And like I said, you can see here, it seems to be working. There's just a little bit of green left in here. And I will get in and pull all this out now that it's pretty much dead. But the other thing that we do is we use a propane torch. Propane, that's a new word. I think I should patent that. We use a propane torch. And while it works great in the driveway and to edge things, it is not so great for wood chips. First of all, there's the whole fire hazard thing. But the second is, the purpose of the propane torch is to dry out the plant so that all the way down to the root, it is not able to get water. And then it shrivels up and dies. Well, when you've got these wood chips here, they hold in moisture. And what we found was the roots on these babies were so deep that all it did was burn the tops. And it was like it gave them more energy to come out. So we're definitely, it's one of those things where you just got to know your weed and how it grows in order to figure out how to get rid of it. I just tried it on the nuts hedge this morning. And when I say tried it, I will say the vinegar mixture, because it's a lot more cost effective to try that than it is to get out there with a propane torch. But we're at a point now with that stuff where I pull it when it's up in here, and I've been kind of, I'll show you, because I'm not real proud of it, but as I'm weeding beds, I've been like weeding there and trying to weed up against them, so that if he does have to come out with the propane torch, or I come out with the propane torch, it's he's not getting close to my vegetable plants. So that's where we are with that. I will tell you that the Dawn dish soap, vinegar, salt mixture is great for crabgrass, and it's great for regular grasses that are coming up. It's only 1 or 2 applications. But when you're dealing with something that's quote unquote organic, it doesn't have those harsh chemicals, and to expect instant results is not going to happen. It's one of those things where, you know, you just have to keep at it and go at it a couple times. And we had to with these. That's about 3 applications on that, but we got it done. And it wasn't, you know, a month in between them. We did it. I did it a couple days, and then he came back out and did it. And then he hit it one more time day before yesterday, and that seems to have helped. Look at that bee balm. You can spread all you want to. It's all getting ready to pop open. The other one, over by the chicken barn, is popping open now. I just love a good breeze. Look at this little fella. He's trying to hide. He wants you to think that he's part of the bee balm, but he's not. He's a big old hogweed. So, you know, you just have to, don't expect instant results with the, I hear a lot of people poo-pooing the Dawn dish soap vinegar salt mixture, and it's really because you haven't given it time. You really got to do it a couple of applications, you know, a week apart, a couple days apart. Oh, the bees are waking up. Can you see them? You really have to stay on it, and you'll have better results. And if you are going to use a propane torch and you're going to do it around wood chips, make sure you have a water hose close by and a beautiful wife who will stand behind you and put out all the fires. Just saying, that might have happened here. So until next time, be blessed, be a blessing, and I hope you enjoyed the video.